Okie dokie.
Turn your volume down.
I did.
Okay, say hello. Hello, everybody. Welcome back to another stream. Today is Wednesday. No, you didn't. Talk about it later.
Oh.
It's not the time.
Wednesday.
We didn't stream on Sunday because we went to Pennsylvania.
Right down the road from Degenerate. He couldn't be bothered to show up.
He's not even here.
It was an hour change from his house. But we left early.
Yeah, the swap was from 10 to 6, and we left at around 3. A little after 3.
Kind of fizzled out long enough to say, we out.
Yeah, so it costs $180 to go to the swap, but then I spent $40 on Daphne's, so I spent $220 to go there, and we brought in $399. And that was yeah.
So not a great swap. Not a loss, but not a great swap.
Yeah. But we did have fun-ish.
But I don't really like the guy. So.
You don't like what guy?
Chris? Let's just pretend his name's Chris.
Chris is Fishes. Yeah, so it was $180 to go there because it was $80 in gas. Gas went way up. It was $4.10 a gallon. Usually, we went to Beacon, New York. About not even half that trip. It was like 3 hours away to go to Beacon, New York. It was 4 hours to go to the swamp. And gas there was not even $50.
Yeah, that's everything.
$180, yes, for everything. The
gas,
table,
food.
Food. That was the whole expense. No, $180 for a spot. I wouldn't have went there.
For that outdoor swap at a fish store? No, wouldn't have gone there.
But yeah, that was what we spent. It was $50 for food, $80 for gas, and then $30 for the spot. Then I spent $40 on some stuff from Chris's Fishes, so it cost me $220 to go. But the expense for going to the swamp, it was $180.
Yeah.
To go to the Clash, we figured it up. It's $1,250, and that's for food, gas, registration, vendor table,
hotel.
The hotel's like $500, so that's most of the expense. And that's also for the dog to be at the hotel too. So, yeah. Hopefully, we should make that back pretty easily.
Hopefully.
Considering we have about $400 in pre-orders for the Clash right now. So I think we should definitely not be at a loss for the Clash. So.
Jenna, Steven,
Liquid Zoo, Nathan Hovey, Alishon, Scotty, Sandy Farrow, welcome. Go ahead, say hi.
I don't remember what I was going to say.
Oh, you just said Jen and Steven.
I was going to say hello.
Oh. But yeah, so the Clash is a little more, but that's because it's an entire weekend.
Yeah.
And it's a lot bigger. So when we got there was... So he said that there was 30 spots available. And at first I didn't think they were going to fit 30 spots. But they did.
Did they?
It was like 25 or 26. And then they had an ice cream truck and a hot dog thing. What is Abe's Hot Dogs? The dude was like roasting over there.
Yeah.
Because he didn't have a tent. And he's like, they're boiling the grease. And they had hot dogs, fries, and mac and cheese bites.
What?
Uh-huh.
Oil.
Whatever.
They're boiling the grease.
But, like, we had mac and cheese bites a couple weeks ago, like a month ago now, when we were last at camp. They were, like, phenomenal. So I was hoping that these, like, were good, and the dude kept burning them, so we didn't get any. But the hot dog was pretty good, and so was the fries.
Only Oscars? Getting her AC fixed.
Only Oscar's welcome. But yeah, so they had like the parking lot, and parking was most of the parking lot. Like there was a bunch of cars there. And then the whole parking lot in front of the store was like stuff for the store. Like raffles and they were doing this thing, they had a table set up. It was just like at a fair. You get 3 ping pong balls and it's free. You don't have to pay anything. You get 3 ping pong balls and you throw them into a dish and you win a goldfish. Like they were giving away goldfish from the store. Crazy. But the store's pretty nice. They got a lot of room. You walk in, there's like a bunch of different rooms. Clash all-inclusive number is just under 300. Registration numbers are usually just shy of last year's all-inclusive number. I'm shocked.
Plus, you still got, what, almost a month ago. So, you know, a lot of people last minute, stuff like that. So, hopefully it gets more people.
There's a ton of people that I know that are going, so.
A lot of people we've talked to at the last 2 swaps, we told them about it, and they want to get there. A couple, Chris's Fishes, he wants to meet you, Scotty.
He wants to talk about becoming a vendor.
Yeah, he wants to be a vendor. He doesn't want to do it this year because they have a trip planned, so they're going to stop at the Clash on Saturday, I think he said.
And then they're going further south.
Yeah, and then they're going down. But next year he plans to attend and vend.
Yeah. What the heck? Fish Fam Link, hello.
Swap not advertised on my club Facebook page. The one we were talking about, that was
Official.
Official. Fish Fam Link. Hello. Yeah, that was the store. I think the owner's name was Chris.
Yeah, Chris G.
Yeah.
Chris Gaz something. I don't know. I don't remember his full name.
He was on his end, he made a killing. His store made, yeah, I guess
everybody was going to the everybody was going to the store. Like you walk into that store, there it was packed full of people, and like everybody was lined up at the register and they were buying things. But then when it came to all the outside vendors, like everybody pretty much said the same thing, that people were coming around, they were looking at stuff, but nobody was buying anything. So, but Chris's Fishes said this was the 2nd annual one. He went there last year, and it wasn't great. I don't remember what he said they made. I think just shy of like 200 or something last year. And so he was like, all right, we'll give it a try this year. And he didn't even break like $100 this year.
Yeah, he didn't do that.
So good. He's out. And we're out too.
We're out. We gave it a shot. Tried it.
But we have a nice lineup of events that we'll go to. The South Coast.
5.
Yeah.
Maybe 6.
Which is a good number to go to. That's a good amount.
The Massachusetts one was good.
And supposedly it's always good. So we'll go to the Massachusetts one. They have 3 events a year, but I think we'll probably only make 2. And then
the Clash.
And then I think we might be going to the NEC next year. I'm not sure. One of the people on the committee asked me about doing like a live food workshop. So we're supposed to do like a Google Meet with him sometime, or call him or something.
You say we.
He has to talk to all of us. He has to talk to my parents. She's coming up. So I think we might go to the NEC next year if it's good. Supposedly it's a really good one. So we might go next year. If it's good, then we'll probably continue going. And then, so we're at 4.
Yeah, November's a tough time for us, Scotty. And no, I didn't spend a lot of time in the store. What I did see was nice. you know,
Leave me alone.
pretty well set up for a small store, but I did not look around his store.
It was pretty big though. Like the rooms just kept branching off. Yeah, the vendor spots. It's $100 at the NEC. It's $100 for a 6-foot table, $150 for an 8-foot table, and $500 for a 10x10 booth.
Yeah.
So that's the priciest one so far. Well, that would be like the priciest, but Chris's Fishes has been to a bunch of fish swaps, so he told us that a couple that were really good. He said the NEC was really good. They did shut it down for a couple years because of COVID, but before COVID, it was really good. And this is their like returning swap, 45th annual, next April. So he said it's supposed to be good. So maybe depends on how we do at the Clash. Because if we do good at the Clash, then whatever money that I made at the Clash, I'll just put it towards going to like the NEC.
But yeah, the NEC convention will be at the Clash.
Look at that.
They got a vendor space. No, there you go. We just talked to them then.
Oh.
We don't have to face whatever you said. I don't know what you said.
Google Meet.
Yeah, that one. I could use face-to-face time
Oh, okay.
and talk to them when I get there.
Yeah, there's gonna be a lot of people at the Clash. I think the Clash is gonna be fun whether they're vending or not. But
I can't wait for it.
But we kind of have to vend to cover the cost of the Clash.
There's that wee thing again.
All right, so he saved up money. He was gonna pay for the Clash, but now I'm gonna pay for the Clash.
Greg. Is that his name?
Greg.
Did he say face-to-face time? Yeah. Like, not on my phone.
He's
like
always on
this.
his phone.
Like, you come over.
And we have a party.
He's hilarious. He's like, what that means is drag your ass to the Clash, and you don't drink. I'll have a drink for both of us and we can talk. Or laugh at people. I don't know, whatever you want to do. Yes, Greg. Is that the guy you're supposed to?
The dude that contacted me was David.
I'll never remember that name.
Yeah, because it's a dumb name. But yeah, so next year I think we're planning on going to. I don't know when the South Coast spring swap is.
No, David, if you're
But I don't know when their spring swap is.
Spring.
But hopefully we can make their spring and fall swap. I don't think we'll be able to make their fall auction. Supposedly that one's the good one. So, but
Yeah, it's in November, right?
October.
Oh. October's kind of sketchy.
No, it's not.
But
how is it sketchy?
Probably doable. November, most likely, is definitely out.
But next year.
How about it?
So CatCon is next November. And that one's it's in Vermont though, so it's a quick trip.
Oh, just a hop, skip, and a jump.
Pretty much.
It's just over there.
It
Actually,
quite literally is just right over there.
it really is.
It's like what, an hour and a half?
Yep.
But that's another 3-day event.
Theoretically, you could drive home.
That's what Chris said. So for Chris, the NEC is right in his hometown. So he only brought like a couple bags of fish the first time he went to NEC. And he got like his table got cleared out. So we just ran home. It was like, it wasn't that far. And Chris goes, like CatCon, here I contacted the dude. He was like, get me on the list because that's the closest it's going to be for a little bit, I guess. So, like he said that we could just run home. So it's not like.
Right. Especially with your mother's car.
Yeah.
I wouldn't take nothing. I
Would,
mean, if we went over there in my truck, to get the bulk of the stuff there and then leave it there.
or we take your truck over And then if we drive home or something, maybe we could just take your truck back and bring my mom's car over
That's what I mean. If
Oh.
we went over in my truck,
to get everything.
oh look, well, you roll your I don't need to take that much stuff, so might be the first day setting up. Sweet G. David is the Burlington club that is running CatCon. So do you have names mixed up? Because you said it was the guy from the NEC. That wanted you to do a workshop.
David something. Yeah. It's not with CatCon. He asked me.
David
He's been-
something? That was a
David
weird name.
Banks, okay? He's been with the NEC for 30 years and his wife's been on the council for like 16, he said.
I don't know. It's your story. I don't know if there's anything involved with the workshop. Janine. Janine?
Not our Janene.
Not our Janine.
We're going to see Janene this weekend.
No, David is with the NEC also. Okay, sorry.
Yeah, shut up.
Yeah, oh,
Not you, David, though.
not me.
You're just David that sits there.
Okay. So it still look pretty. That's what they tell me.
Uh-huh.
Janine is David's wife. I figured that part. But yeah, if there's anything involved with the workshop, which I don't know if there is. Like I said, we haven't talked to him yet.
No.
But maybe that'll come with a discount or something to Sandy's other David's wife. Yes.
Hmm.
Towards the table, that would help. Because that one is 4 hours. 4 hours. We're not driving home for that one.
3.5?
Maybe.
Yeah, around 4.
Vermont would be okay.
But yeah, Vermont, if we sold out of something, we could probably run home.
That would be no big
Oh.
deal.
Sirens.
Like I said, especially with her car.
My car.
Unless your mother's car. Be able to fly
Yeah,
home
it
for
would only
20
be
bucks.
like, yeah, it wouldn't even be 20 bucks. It'd be like around 10 or 15. Because to go to Boston Spa, it's like $8.
I gotta look up the parts for her car.
And his car. You gotta get a part for both your cars.
You good with it?
It's so
It's moving.
okay for the tank behind me. I was going to top it off, but I can't decide what I want to do with it. So my mother's thinking about selling the 65 gallons she's got in the dining room, and it's empty. So like this one's got a better footprint. It's not like her 65 gallons like wide. This one's about this big, about this wide. So if we put that one in the dining room, it wouldn't stick out as far. So that'd be nice. Or I could leave it in my room, but apparently I can't bring it downstairs. So that's out of the question. But I have like a good idea of what like fish I want to put in it.
Sketty Nona. Depths unknown.
Steps unknown, welcome. Sketty Nona.
The bed also needs made. The room needs cleaned.
Me?
Actually, the room's not terrible. The bed does need to be made. Well, I don't know.
Hold on, I'm gonna sleep in it tonight.
Yeah, I'm kind of.
Your whole thing is like, you
I'm-
don't gotta make the bed if you're just gonna sleep in it tonight.
Right, I'm kind of the whole just
But it ain't even dirty.
pull it over, lay down. Flip it back.
It's got one blanket on it, and that's my sleeping blanket. I don't sleep under any blankets.
It ain't like people are coming over, so it's got to be all pretty.
There's like nothing.
And if they're looking that hard,
But yeah, I'm trying to figure out like the best spot for this tank before I top it off, because if we have to move it, I don't want to have it full and already set up. But I have everything already saved for it, so I have some Pleco set aside and some Corys set aside. But I want to get a couple different kinds of Corys. Maybe do a mixed tank or something. I don't know. I'm kind of deciding if it's going to be like a breeding tank or if it's going to be like just a show tank. That's your rescue call.
Sirens.
Isn't that what I said?
I bought some shoes from my drug dealer. I didn't know what he like that was, but I was tripping all day.
Yeah, so well for this year we just have the Keystone Clash and maybe one after.
Just the Keystone Clash? I don't think so.
We've been talking about it.
It's the
Hold on.
Keystone
We left
Clash.
Pennsylvania on Sunday, and that's all anybody's been talking about was the Clash. It's about buying things for the Clash and preparing. So it's not just the Clash, but I'm saying we only have one more event this year.
Preparation is key.
Unless we do the one in October.
Did she just say just? Yes, it is not just the Clash. It is the Clash. It's the place.
So the original plan was like he was going to pay for the Clash. But since we went to the Massachusetts swap and the Pennsylvania swap, and that was pretty much all cash that we got for things that people bought. I think it was almost all cash. A couple were like PayPal. Now I have enough that I'm going to pay for the Clash trip. And then hope that I make it back. But I have a pre-order list all made up. I made it up earlier today. So I'll get that posted and then see if anybody wants something. Because we have some new things.
That works out pretty good. Both ways.
What?
You kind of know what you're getting before you go there, and we know what totes are packaged for pre-orders. And we set them aside separately.
Yep, and some people we meet on the way there or way back, so we set them aside too.
Yes, it is, Jenna. We're only about 3 days away from talking about next year's Clash.
If we go.
Look, Scotty's already on it. Next year's Clash.
My goodness.
Gotta prepare for these things. What Christopher tell you? If you're gonna do a show, start right away. Right after the next
He
one.
didn't tell me. I was bagging up his fish and he was talking to you.
Oh, that's true.
Out in our laundry room.
Yeah.
You were standing in the worm room expansions.
Yeah.
Yes. You were. Look, we could merge rooms. We could have a wine room, fish room.
Wine?
Although your wine room makes like a huge mess, so I don't want that.
Oh, yeah. I don't think it will anymore. I think it's kind of over that. Last batch I did, a couple corks popped.
All the pineapple popped when he made that a couple months ago, and then all the blackberry popped when he made that. It's like, it's gotta be something like, not necessarily messed up the wine, but it's gotta be something in the chemical composition.
Yep.
But I know you're gonna make more different kinds of wine. You'll probably make like dragon fruit or something. And then someone's gonna pop, and it'll be all over the fish room.
It'll smell good.
No. It'll smell rancid.
Can make peach again. That one was good.
No.
Blueberry was good.
You're gonna bring some up to camp this weekend to celebrate?
What are we celebrating? I was actually going to camp. We're getting the concrete poured.
No.
Or the sun shining.
No.
Or what? Anything. I don't
No.
know. The grass is green.
No.
What do you want to celebrate?
It's someone's birthday this weekend.
It's not mine.
Mm-hmm.
So whose is it?
It was Stu's birthday like a couple weeks ago.
Oh. Now I feel bad. We missed two babes' birthday.
Yeah, August 10th. So 2 weeks ago. So we could like celebrate.
Yeah. Maybe you can have a month-long celebration. We'll
Well,
keep
you
it
would
going.
just close the curtain.
Yeah, so some new things coming for this show that we'll take to the other shows. Hopefully.
Like what?
Oh, Yankees top secret.
Are you ordering it?
Dude.
Oh. I've been designing some things.
Uh-oh. You should let me spell check it.
I know how to spell my own brand. But I'm thinking about getting some shirts custom made. Because you know how we went to like this Pennsylvania swap last weekend? And like everybody had their own shirts on? Chris's Fishes, Pleco Hotels.
I do like that.
Because then you can tell who like your team is. So if you lose somebody, just look for their shirt.
I have a
No, shut up.
company shirt.
Where?
I have two of them.
Where?
In my,
What does it say?
the one says my mommy says I'm special.
No.
And then the other one says my parents said I can become anything, so I became an asshole.
You could wear a Farrell's Fish and More shirt.
That's something different. Tomorrow is Lisa.
Licia.
Lisa
What the heck?
from KG Tropical's birthday.
Oh, so we'll just celebrate her birthday. Friday.
It's tomorrow Thursday.
Yes. But we have to go up to camp anyways.
I'm like, yeah. Because I'm not going away.
Oh. He skips.
But I got my concrete board, so I'm happy.
Yeah. Now we can have a garage.
3 foot tall, 10 foot wide, 8 foot long.
Yes. That'll be a new fish shed. Worm shed. Coral Works, welcome.
You need a creeper to get in it. Oh, that's right. It's a retractable roof.
It's not retractable, it's rolling. You just don't know the difference. It's not retractable. Retractable is like a leash where you pull it out and it goes right back in.
This could do that. I could put springs on it.
No. There's no point.
You don't know.
No.
You're not sure.
No. Anyways.
The guy I talked to today might have steel for the rollers.
So,
So that's good.
is it?
Mhm.
You sure?
I didn't think so. That was what we needed.
I think so.
We needed to save money.
I sure hope so.
And all the concrete was donated.
I think so. Where should I put my...
I could tell you.
Well, what if I put my bed that way? No, I hate my bed that way. Because then I gotta look right into my closet all night. But if I put it that way, then the tank goes on this wall. And then I have an open floor plan.
Get rid of all the crap. You'd have an open flood plan.
What? Yeah, you can count.
How many kitties? Lots. Lots and lots and lots.
How many kitties do we have? Probably like 70.
No, I think we downsized by 3.
We... Actually, yeah, we haven't gotten any new ones recently. We got some the other day, but I think we've been adopting a good amount. Do you have red wigglers? I do. For the low price of free, I will come for 2 weeks and provide physical corrections every time she steps out of line.
Means he will beat your ass.
You need that. You know how helpful I am?
Let's get tanked.
We went and returned a bunch of coins today. How exciting.
Whips World.
The bank gives out lollipops, so we were standing in line and eating lollipops. But we had like $171 in coins.
Is that good? How come I only got $30?
Because I took the rest.
Why is that?
61 was my mother's. That we rolled last night.
90 was mine.
And you got that. 90 was not yours. Okay, I had $22 in rolls in the bag. And then I brought the bag out, and then we took my jar and rolled it.
I don't believe you.
And then you know how much?
This is why
you
she's paid for his last, because I got no money because she stole all.
You know how
We'll
much of
spend
that
it all.
pizza fund was mine too? A lot. You did not get $30. You dumb dumb.
Yeah, dumb.
You dumb dumb.
I need regulars, white worms, and Grindle.
Well, if you message me, I can save some for you.
Depending on what people are selling at the Clash, we may run a special. It's just sell more cheaper.
Well, pre-orders are discounted anyway. If you get them before, if you like pre-order, then you already get them at a sale price.
You hear that, people? Order now.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think she's lying just to make this stuff up. It's like those places that put a sale sign in front of the thing and it's the same price. But people see the sale sign, so they buy it. Alice showed
Yeah.
them, we got 3, and they went home.
An hour
hour
later.
And one induction, one going home Friday too. Giggles.
Get Gills. Don't worry for Get Gills. So my prices are higher on Get Gills because Get Gills takes out a percentage, so they're also higher on eBay too because eBay takes out more. So if you want something, just like just email me if you'd like, and you'll get discounted prices because things have to be marked up for Get Gills and eBay because they take out a percentage. eBay takes out quite a lot.
Unless that's what you want. Then she already knows what you want.
I just need to know what size though, and know how to size. There's different sizes available of each culture. You should know this. You're like one of the slaves that I've hired. Recruited, sorry, not hired. I don't want to use the word that entails I pay you.
How much? I mean, it's a low price of free, but I feel like I should give you some money for the service, man.
No. I got rid of my coins during COVID a couple years ago. LFS needed coins over $3,000. Gave my daughter 10% separating them.
Yep.
Yeah, we did our coins like a week ago. He took all the coins out of his jar in his truck, and I took my jar and what I had rolled. And then last night we did all my mother's coins. She had like a basket and a purse full. So we rolled. There were so many pennies, but there wasn't enough of the dimes, nickels, and quarters. So I went scrounging the house for all the little loose coins, and we made it work. Him and I, in our bag, we had $80 in rolled quarters. There was 8 rolls of quarters. But one of them I did last night, so it doesn't count.
So the mature Grindle worms are $10.
That's all he knows.
That's all I know. Oh wait, no, the vinegar eels were $10, and that's all I know.
Yes. So
And
there's starter cultures you have to remember. So there's starter cultures where you like have to have your own setup for everything. But the starters are just the worms, so you just dump the worms in. And the vinegar eels, micro worms, Walter worms, banana worms, and Grindle worms starter cultures are $5. The white worm starter cultures are $10. The chlorella starter cultures are $10 as well. And then the mature cultures, vinegar eel, about this size, is $10 for like it's ready to feed. Okay. And then 32-ounce micro Walter and banana are 10. The 16-ounce Grindle are 10, and the 16-ounce setup of white worms is 15. And then for the vinegar eels, I also have wine bottle cultures like already. I don't remember how much they are.
$20.
Yes. They were 20. And they're like a master culture. Yeah. The Daphnia are 150 plus count for 10. I have 2-liter setups of chlorella as well. For 20 or 18, maybe. Have to check. And then the scuds are 100 for 15. I think that's all the worms. Oh, so there's 6-quart setups of Grindel worms as well. 6-quart tote setups. Those are 25. And then the 6-quart setups of white worms are 30. I think that's all the sizes. Red wigglers, I don't really know. I don't have them like posted for sale. So I'd have to figure out how much that would be. And also somebody asked about bringing isopods to the clash too.
That was me.
No.
I said, are you bringing ice pods to the class?
No, it was not you. There was somebody in chat one day that asked if we were going to bring the isopods.
That wasn't me.
But I'm going to have so many different kinds. So, like, yes, I want to bring the full setups of everything, but I don't know. I'm going to have, like, a ton of totes. So I don't know if I want to, like, bring the setups for all of them. Because I have dairy cows, zebras, clowns, lavas, Gastroy, cappuccinos, glaciers, Dippin' Dots, papaya, peach, parakeet, and more.
Bring it. See what happens.
But there's also kinds like there's a couple people like within the state that want to trade for some isopods, and they have like a whole list. So I want to know if somebody's looking for something specific, then like I could get it in the trade, so it'd be like cheaper than usual.
Post them on your pre-order list and see if anybody wants them. See if there's any interest in them.
You're like almost cool.
Scotty said he wants the mature cultures at the starter culture price, and
You did not say that.
he would appreciate it.
Sir City Cichlids, welcome. He'll probably get it though.
Surf City.
It's a little difficult, so I don't know what we're doing for fish yet, but for like starter cultures of the worms, they come in bags. So then I'll have to like open up the bags and spritz them and whatnot, but the mature cultures, I just lift the lids. Or, so I got like the super clear containers. It was like, I don't know how much I spent. It was like over $200 for like a big delivery of deli cups, but they're like the super clear ones. So then I can just like look through the top and you can see if the Grindel worms have eaten all their food. That's handy.
It is handy. I will say that.
So then you don't have to open them all and then see if the food needs to be replaced. Just look in the top. Although for the swamp this weekend, it was awful because it wasn't hot outside. It was nice in the shade. But the worms, they were like getting the heat. So they were like all at the bottom to keep it cool. And also, we fed them like the night before and like all their food was gone. They had eaten it all. So not only did they not have food, so they weren't at the top, it was also warm. So then they were all hiding down at the bottom. So when I wanted to show people, I gotta like show them the bottom of the container.
I'm not a super fan of the outdoor swamps. Although
the Danbury one was pretty good.
Yeah. I mean, if that one wasn't so far away, it wouldn't have been that bad. If it was like 2 hours away,
it would have been more profit.
Yeah, it would have been a better
and you
swap.
also eat for free, so that took out the profits too.
I had donuts, double cheeseburger, French fries, and a Frosty.
The Frosty is where we got it. And it was like that was the biggest expense was the Frosty.
I spent $88 on 2 chairs and a case of water. You didn't let me sit, and I don't drink water.
I don't drink water.
I got beat in this deal.
That was because you didn't pack the chairs.
There wasn't any room.
I know there wasn't. We also had to bring a tent, so that took up.
Oh yeah, I had a hot dog, French fries, and milkshake.
Yeah. So last swap, it was an indoor swap, so we didn't need a tent, and we had to fit 5 totes because we had a ton of pre-orders for the Massachusetts swap. So that all fit. This time we only had 4 totes because there wasn't a ton of pre-orders. There was 4. So the tent went right through the middle of the totes.
Yeah, it actually fit. Not that bad. Everything fit. In the
Yeah,
car.
we had plenty of room this time. There wasn't like last time there was a lot more stuff. Even though there wasn't a tent, there was like a ton of stuff, and I also had to have there was a pre-order we were meeting on the way there, so that had to be set aside in the back and everything. It was, and then there was a huge bag up front between Olivia and I. Then there was also a cooler. There was a ton of stuff. But that was a nice swap. It was pretty good. It would have been nice if the tables were rectangle though.
Yeah, round tables do suck. Like,
Well, because rectangle tables, like you have the money box, you have the notebook to write down what you sold. You can have a little tip jar, and then you can have your sign or whatever, business cards, and then we have this little stand that says like we accept PayPal or whatever. So at this Pennsylvania swap, they gave us an 8-foot table, and then we had a 6-foot table. We also had to fit a table in there too, in the car. So we had like one table was packed, and then the other table was like half packed. So then on the other half that wasn't packed, we had like the sign, and then the little stand and our business cards, the lock box, or the cash box, and then the notebook, and it was all like perfectly laid out. The round tables though, it was kind of a mess, but everybody got to see everything. But it was hard because you gotta like stack the fish like way back. Some people got reach across the whole table. Yeah, I know. Some people bring tip jars to the swaps. I can't remember who else had one. But yeah. So there's the round tables. You have to stack this stuff pretty far back, so some people gotta reach all the way back. Or they just don't see the fish entirely.
the one thing we were at the end of, well, we were right at the entrance in that one. So you can kind of take advantage of that side of the table and across. So people were able to get around a little better. But still, round tables are a pain in the butt.
They were difficult. But all of our pre-orders were on the table. Since like the table, it was a 10-foot round table. We had all the stuff on the top, on the front for sale. And then I had all the pre-orders just in front of me in the lockbox.
Yeah, I thought originally that was 8-foot, Scotty, for the vendors, and 6-foot was for the hobbyist. Or did that since change? And I missed it. Which I'm assuming it all changed because that's, I think, what you've been saying.
What are we gonna do? Are we doing a 6-foot and an 8-foot? Or 2 6-foot tables?
Probably 2 6-foot tables. Well,
Probably 2 6-foot and an L shape, right?
No, I kind of thought that if you did the 2 6-footers, then you did if you found those shelves, you could bring them and put them inside the table, so it was kind of like that. You could still walk through the middle and help people. Last year the tables were 8-foot and some were 6-foot.
This year all are 6-foot.
Stupid heart on the thing is annoying. I know, if I turn the thing sideways, but then it's small. Your shape is definitely the way to go for sure. Yep. I think 2 6-foot tables and then putting 2 shelving units next to that, like short ones, so that you can still walk through there and sit in the back and people can walk through the U. And yeah.
Oh, that's actually not bad.
or just shoot the locks off your wallet and find some on Facebook Marketplace.
Milk crates? The locks off my wallet. Those locks are there to stay. The only time they come off is when stuff goes in.
Wait, hold on. Jenna has important things to say. Get the thing out of my way. Go away, Microsoft. Microsoft piece of something in my way.
It's in the same place you go to turn on subscribers only. Oh, you can turn off the heart at the bottom.
I don't know. Turn off subscriber. I don't know how to do
It's not on your thing.
that. No, it's on my phone. It's right there. And it cuts off people's words. I know.
Daniel Velez,
Turn the phone.
Paul
silence.
McCarthy, welcome.
But I will look into that because it is annoying on my phone.
It's not for you to look into.
I want to turn it off.
No.
Or smash it.
No.
Or just cut that side of my phone off.
No. You still can't read the words. Dum dum. I mowed our yard last night in the dark.
Yeah, it got dark by the time you were done.
I didn't even take that long though.
No, but you started late because you were helping your mother and
Yeah, he brought up the lawnmower and I was sitting by our house and it ran out of gas. And I was helping my mother finish up rolling coins. And as soon as we were done, I went and got the headphones and I walked down for him to grab the mower for me. Or start the mower. I went up and I was making perfect lines in the yard. And I finished, so there's like the main yard and then there's like a little hill on the other side that's mostly weeds. And then there's like the front yard by the mailbox. Then there's this main front yard. I'm making it sound like a huge yard, but there's like this square shape up front, and then we have the backyard, then we have the front yard. It's like different sections of like different kind of grass, but you do it like separately because it's like sections that you go by. So I did like the main part of our yard, and then I was going to the little hill over there, and he thought I was almost done. But then I still had to do the front yard, the front yard, and the backyard after that. I was doing the backyard, and it was starting to get darker. So then, like, I ran up to the front yard, the front yard. And I was doing that quick, and, like, I could barely see anything. Let me show it on stream.
It's on to catch it.
Oh. You can have it.
Oh.
So I was doing, like, the front yard. I was getting, like, dark. So then I was hoping I was hitting everything. I couldn't really see where I was going. And then I shut the blades off. I was going straight down to the barn. It's getting pretty dark at that point. But then I grabbed the log splitter and brought it. And behind our barn is where we like store everything. And that's like all shaded by trees. So that was like super dark. You couldn't even see anything back there. So I pulled the lawnmower up. And I've like picked up the log splitter and like rolled it back a couple times. But there was a root and I could not get it. It was sad. But eventually it was there. Do you see the thumbnail for this stream? You know what that is?
that's a thumbnail.
Alright, you're dumb.
I know what thumbnail is.
So the cover of this stream is one of the options I was gonna do for our banner. Like when we go to the Clash and other conventions, that was one of the options. It wouldn't be like short like that. It'd be 8 foot long, but that was one of the options. And then while I was doing the banner,
You got
I was-
better ones?
I was putting, shut up. It's not even your banner. It's like $100 to print that.
How much for one?
And then Guy's doing a pop-up S6.
I know. I'm trying to. I don't know why I can't do it.
What?
I'm trying to copy the link so I can share it in a thing, but I keep screwing it
Go
up.
here. And then go share. And then you go copy link.
Oh,
And then go back to my stream. And then paste. Oh, look.
Yeah, I feel like
It's less than a month to the Clash now. A month from yesterday is when the Clash like starts. A month from 2 days ago is when we get there. A month from 3 days ago is when we have to bag up all the stuff.
I am ready.
I know.
The axolotl lady at the swap we just went to had one from
Zazzle.
Zazzle, and it was a nice banner. It was probably 6 foot long.
She also had a banner on the table.
The banner, she had like a banner on the table. I went sideways with her stuff on it, and that one looked nice because I think it was 2 foot wide. But I don't know if they took the same picture and tried to stretch it out to 6 foot. But it was very weird looking, pixelated. You could tell what it was. Like it wasn't horrible, but it was very pixelated in there and just looked cheaper. So she was trying to find different options and see what they'd look like. And hello, Mystery Snow Garden.
Mystery Snow Guardians, welcome. I found 2 places right now. 2 of the options.
I'm more of the buy a better one in the beginning and have it for a long time than
No. Buy one for $2 at the thrift store.
buy something and then have to buy it again later on.
I'm gonna buy it again.
You can do whatever you want.
Yeah, that's right. That's right.
Nothing to do with me.
No, doesn't. No. Are you excited for the Clash though?
I am.
It's all we talk about anymore.
I'm
It's the whole personality of this family right now.
ready. I'm ready.
I think we figured it out. So Friday, after the vendor room closes at 6, there's not a ton going on. I think there's a speaker and then there's the panel chat. And then the hospitality room 8 to 1. But there's not like events going on Friday night, like big ones. So I think Thursday night was that wing thing that Keith was going to.
Yes, that's Thursday night.
So I think we were gonna go to the wing thing to eat Thursday night, and probably Friday we'd go out to somewhere like Wimpy and D's or whatever. But on Saturday, the vendor room closes at 6 again, but 6:15 to whatever is like
Wine tasting time.
no. I think it's the award ceremony.
So wine tasting time.
No. So yeah.
Yes.
We'll have to figure out where we're gonna eat on Saturday, but we'll probably just like one of you will probably just run out and get food, or we'll have McDonald's or something.
Sounds good. Yes, the Clash
And then-
is even Olivia's personality.
Sunday we'll have to find a place to eat, but that'll be on the way home anyway, so we could stop at Wendy's or whatever. But Thursday, Friday we can eat out. Saturday's kind of tricky though. So there's lots of stuff, and then we have to figure out when we're gonna make it to that pool.
We'll work it out. Fish Tropics.
Are you going to be live streaming at the Clash, Brie? I haven't like reserved a time for it because I don't know. I don't know if we'll be able to. Maybe I'll do it on my phone because we'll be in the vendor room all day.
Well, you'll be able to do a pop-up walk around if someone else isn't, or even if they are, I guess. But
Pop up walk around.
yeah.
Well, that's what I'm
On your
saying.
phone.
Like instead of scheduling at the studio, like the YouTube studio.
But we got to figure out what time works for the YouTube studio room.
You have to reserve a time.
Right.
But I don't know if we'll be able to make it to the studio because Thursday after we're done vending, I think we're going out to eat. Friday when we're done vending, we're probably going out to eat. And then Saturday, what's the face for?
Awesome, French fries.
All you do is eat. But Saturday, I think we're going to be there pretty long. So I don't know. But we might be, we might try to stream in the vendor room if we have good service.
Yeah, the internet wasn't super reliable in the vendor room. We did, I think I was watching Degenerate there. And he was walking around. And I was watching that stream, and it wasn't terrible. But it wasn't great all the time.
Well, we'll figure it out.
It's was.
We'll figure out what we'll
It's
do.
was bad internets. This is pretty good. That's having a seizure.
Dog.
Yeah, we will. Everyone will take turns watching the table and stuff. So everyone can get around, but we will try and do something
Yeah.
this year. I have a bad habit of,
Wandering all the time?
well, yeah, wandering all the time, but
He's just never there. It's like, oh my god, Steven went over there. I gotta follow him.
I always say I have all the cool kids.
You'd be like, I got your shirt on. You
Yeah.
better be wearing Farrell's fishing more.
I usually show up there and put my phone in the room and it stays there.
Not true.
And last year it did.
Probably in your pocket.
Last year I didn't have it at all.
Stays in your pocket.
And I camp, I do the same thing. That's why.
No, you don't. You don't. You stay at the camper and you play on your phone.
Yeah, in the morning. Look, you're never off your phone, so stop it.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna be busy drawing fish. Yeah. Anyway. I didn't do such a good job of that last time.
I don't remember what I drew last time, but it definitely wasn't good. She's so nice. Just don't let her see Charlie. Then she'll run.
Put it to my belly and sat down. What the fish is. Right. Stupid art. Yep. What are our themes?
For what the fish is drawn by Dave.
Yeah.
He can't draw.
Yeah, I can't.
He can't even write. You should see his handwriting.
Yep. Don't ask me to do anything like that.
Well, they will.
Don't ask me to write, draw, or anything like that.
Well, they did last year.
You want me to build a bench, table?
He still can't do
Shelves.
that either.
Yeah.
Look at this table that we have that we're streaming on.
The one you were sitting on and it still works perfectly fine.
This, I was not sitting on it. I know. Look at it. Colors don't even match. Look, that leg right there does not match the table.
That came off a table. I don't even know what table that came off.
The desk that we got from Sarah.
Oh, yeah. The dining room table.
We didn't get the dining room table from Sarah.
No.
It was like $10.
Stop pissing off my cat.
I was petting her.
I was not petting.
Come here.
It's a trap.
She doesn't understand.
All right. Scotty's going live in 2 minutes.
I need the 2 minutes of watch hours, so we'll just wait.
Yeah, well, you can say goodbye in 2 minutes and
You excited for the clash? I got 1,700 watch hours, and I need 3,000. And my father doesn't help because he scares everybody away, and then nobody watches my stream.
and you start 5 minutes late every day.
No, I start 15 minutes late. Guess what? Today we started at 5 because you actually got here on time. Hey, we're still streaming.
Because I showed up on time.
Yeah, you showed up on time.
Sure, blame it on me.
Yeah, because you were like dancing.
I might have been. Look, I got it this time.
Anyways, we got 1 minute to say goodbye. Okay, everybody.
Go over and see Scotty Too Hottie.
Go over to Scotty's pop-up stream. What are you eating?
She doesn't know. That was loud.
It wasn't. They can't even hear them. What? You saying goodbye?
Yeah, she forgot what she was saying.
No, I
She
wasn't.
was distracted by
No, I wasn't.
Girl,
Say goodbye.
later on. See you-
Bye, everybody. Thank
see
you
you
for
on
coming
Sunday.
to the stream. Hope you all have a great day.
And
Enjoy, and we'll see you all on
Sunday.
Sunday. Bye, everyone.
Later on.
Oh, you didn't have more to that? Okay, bye, everybody.
Shut up, Ray. Bye, Dave.